Hey, welcome to Rygaard Creations. In this video, I will show you how to fix the problem of grouping several features that can happen when we create a submenu inside the menus, okay? In order to better exemplify the problem I'm talking about with submenus, I will take advantage of the fact that I need to create another submenus for the visualization functionalities in the Rygaard Creations menu. And that way, I can show you the strange result that will happen here and how we can solve this problem, okay? So here, inside the Rygaard Creations menu, I will create here a submenu called View Mode. And inside it, I will put these three commands: Smooth Shade, Flat Shade, and Wireframe. For this, I will need to open the menu.cpp script. And in this script, I go to the Rygaard Creations menu function. Great. Inside the function Rygaard Creations menu, I have these functions that correspond to the Smooth Shade, Flat Shade, and Wireframe commands. First of all, I will reposition the menu separator function to create a separator bar between the Flat Shade and Wireframe commands. Good. I will create it here, the View Mode submenu, through the main submenu function. And the parameter of the function that I use here will be View Mode, right? Right. Now that I have the View Mode submenu created and also identified the functions that correspond to the features that will be part of the View Mode submenu, then I will be able to select all the functions of these commands. Press Ctrl X on the keyboard to cut them, and inside the opening curly bracket and closing curly bracket of the View Mode submenu, I'm going to press right here Ctrl V on the keyboard to paste the functions. And while I am here, I will organize the script. Great. Let's see what will happen inside the Rygaard Creations menu. For that, I'm going to save this script. Close it, go back to 3DCoat and click the OK button. I go into the Rygaard Creations menu. And as you can see, the menu is completely different and strange. An issue in which all features were grouped on the same level into the View Mode submenu, right? Right. But why did this happen? It happened because when we create a submenu, automatically 3DCoat groups at the same level into the first submenu created. In this case, View Mode, all the subsequent functionalities and submenus. And the reason for this is that we did not inform 3DCoat that when there is a submenu, the program needs to break the sequence of commands at the end of the submenu. To make it easier for everyone to understand, what I mean is that, for example, the same behavior happens when we are writing in text editor, like for example here in Notepad. And to be able to leave the same line and go to a new line or paragraph, we have to press the Enter key, okay? So that the text editor knows that a line break has occurred. Otherwise, the program will keep writing on the same line all the time. Great. So, the same kind of behavior also happens with the submenu inside any menu in 3DCoat, okay? I will return to the Rygaard creations menu function, so you can understand what you have to do to make a submenu work correctly. And the menu is presented the way you would expect it to be. To do this, I will open the menu.cpp script again and go directly to the Rygaard creations menu function. Now that I am in the Rygaard creations menu function, in this case, inside the view mode submenu I created, we will always need to use a command that tells 3DCoat that there is a line break, or rather, a break in the command sequence. The same way we press the Enter key in the text editor for a new line or paragraph, okay? Great. Right here, after the last function in the view mode submenu, I introduce to you the menu exit function. This is the function responsible for 3DCoat to understand how to proceed in the presentation of the sequence of commands that will be listed in the different levels of the menu, okay? This means that if there is the function menu exit, then 3DCoat will present the sequence of commands in the next menu level. If not, it will keep the sequence of commands at the same submenu level, okay? Now that I have the menu exit function at the end of the view mode submenu command block, finally, it's time to prove to you all how important it is to always use this menu exit function inside the created submenu. I will save the script, close it, go back to 3DCoat, press the OK button. I will go in the Rygaard creations menu. And as you can see, I have successfully fixed the strange command grouping behavior that was happening here inside the menu, right? Right. I hope you have learned something new, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. See you there.